I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive.
Yo, like for real, my yo. No. Bugging out. No. Like you lucky I don't hurt you, yo.
Are you kidding me?
This house is on fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for
Put hands on.
I'm going to the county.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
Extra aggressive.
Welcome back to another video. Whew, that was a lot, guys. I just came across this video and honestly I was like, we need to talk about this because this is a very serious topic for the obvious reasons, and I just didn't know what to think about this. So I definitely wanted to know, share it with you guys. I wanted to know what your thoughts are. So I do want to put a disclaimer. You might find this topic triggering. So, you know, if you are watching and you have suffered from some kind of abuse and you need to take some time, like, don't worry. Just take your time, and you know, because it can be very, very triggering. This is a scene from Marriage Bootcamp, and it's Tahiry and her man. If you don't know who these people are, they are reality TV stars, and Tahiry comes from Love and Hip Hop, and I loved her on Love and Hip Hop. She is obviously on Marriage Bootcamp, and I don't really watch it that much, to be honest, but I have followed Tahiry, and when I saw this clip I was just like, wait, what is going on? Now, if you don't know anything about Marriage Bootcamp, I found out that it was scripted. Obviously, like, a lot of these shows are scripted. Like, come on, let's not pretend. A lot of them are scripted. And how I even found out even more was, I don't know if you guys, if you do watch Marriage Bootcamp, Little Fizz was on there with Tiffany, and when they came out, she had revealed that a lot of the stuff was scripted. Like, they weren't even in a relationship, like in a real relationship. The other cast, though, they were, but they weren't in a real relationship. She was seeing somebody, he was seeing somebody, and they obviously done it for the money. And she exposed a lot about, you know, how a lot of it was fake. Now, the situation, the scenarios are real, but I just kind of felt to myself, first of all, if you guys are in an abusive relationship and it was scripted, how are you gonna let that be aired out, considering how you're gonna be made to look like? Tahiry did release out a statement. I'm gonna read the statement out to you guys now. Like, this scene is really disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. By now, I know that most of you have seen the clip of tomorrow's night episode on Marriage Bootcamp. Please read my response below. First, let me say that I am devastated that this will be shown for the world to see, but I fully understand that I have chosen to live my life, good, bad and ugly, in front of the camera. Let me be clear in capital letters. For all of the people that are saying that this was scripted, this is not. As a woman who has already suffered physical abuse at the hands of a man, why would I ever want to relive that? There is no check big enough for me to ever play like that. I appreciate the love and support that I've been receiving since this clip was released online. I ask for just a moment of privacy as I figure out the best way to address this publicly in full details. That is insane, guys. He fully lunges for her, like, he goes for her. He actually goes for her. Now, for him to do that on screen, that means that he's done that behind closed door. That means he has done that behind closed doors. These people get paid to be on Marriage Bootcamp, but I don't think that he would allow his image to be tainted like that, because he is going to face some serious repercussions for that action. This is insane, guys. This is absolutely crazy. This is wild. I cannot believe it. And you know, sometimes people like, oh, I could never be in an abusive relationship, like, as soon as a man lays hand on me, like, he could never. But the thing that people have to understand, which I learned, is that sometimes when you are in a relationship, it's easier said than done. Like, it's easier to say that I will leave, and when you're actually in it, like, it's hard to leave. Like, it's not as easy to just pack up your bags and leave. I mean, when you look at, for example, the whole R. Kelly case and his ex, Drea, she spoke a lot about the how he was abusive to her, and literally what made her leave, what was that kick in the backside, was when he was abusive to her in front of her kids. That's when she was like, nah, I can't do this. Sometimes it would take that one thing for you to be like, no, I can't do this. And with abuse, it's a thing where you have to understand that the person gets manipulated so much, and what guys tend to do is that, you know, they abuse you, they beat you, they do all of that stuff, and then as soon as you want to leave, they beg, they cry, and then manipulate you. Guys, you have to understand the power of manipulation. Like, manipulation is so crazy. Manipulation will, it's like manipulation, yeah, is like a it's like a spell. Like, manipulation is literally like a spell. Like, once that is on you, it's like you lose your mind. Like, you can't even think straight. You do stupid things. Like, you do things that don't even make sense. You know, you cry to your family one day and then the next day you're back at it. When you are in that situation where you just get manipulated, it's like so hard to come out of it. And I completely get that now. Like, she's obviously somebody who expressed that she has been in an abusive relationship before, and it's like women who tend to be in an abusive relationship, they tend to find themselves in that place because the predator breaks you down. Like, these abusers, they will break you down because their aim is to break down your confidence, to break down your identity, so that you lose your worth and you don't even know like how to, or you don't even know your value anymore. It's like, but deep down you kind of know, you kind of like, no, I deserve better, but you don't believe that better can come along. And sometimes it's like there's a certain type, like there's a certain thing about these guys that you just attracted to, and you always find yourself in the same type of situation, and it becomes a cycle. And when it becomes a cycle, guys, it's something that needs to be broken. It's something that will be repetitive. If you actually look at how cycle works, cycles, they may die but they come back. You know, it's a repetitive thing. Tahiry, she's a beautiful woman. You know, she was with Joe, and the way Joe treated her was just disgusting, to be honest. And it's sad to know that she's then again in this new relationship and she's finding to see the same thing. And that scene in Alone, my guy pounced on her in front of everybody. But the thing is, they might work it out and deal with it. Do you know how many women die from being with men that are abusers and they kill them? It breaks my heart. That was so disturbing to watch. My guy fully pounced on her, like grabbed her, but and her reaction was just like, it was kind of like, guys, you see now, you see what I'm dealing with, you see, because it's like she's used to that. Baby girl, just, do you know what, you just have to disappear. Sometimes you just have to disappear. You have to just block them, change your number, disappear. Like, no explanation. Vanish, just vanish. Sometimes you literally just have to like vanish and change your number, block them on everything, disappear, and surround yourself with people until you build up your confidence. This is a really sensitive topic, and it's crazy that that video is circulating. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up and join the family, and subscribe, and leave your comments in the section. Take care. Bye bye.